Why do priests wear special clothes? Read Leviticus 8. Then Moses had Aaron and his sons draw near, and he washed them with water. And Moses put the coat on him, tied the sash around his waist, and clothed him with the robe. This isn't the first coat in the Bible. Who else wore a coat? Joseph. His father made him a coat of many colours. Is Joseph's coat like a priest's coat? Well, it's the same word in Hebrew, and Joseph's coat is dipped in goat's blood. Joseph is rescued from the pit, sent away into exile, and then Joseph provides food for the surrounding nations from a land of plenty. Wow. Hey, I can recommend Caleb Lewis's book, Through the Waters, for more parallels like that. But the first time someone is clothed with a coat is when Yahweh made coats of skin for Adam and for his wife and clothed them. Were Adam and Eve priests in the garden? Well, when you turn to Exodus, guess what the covering of the tabernacle was made from? Skins? Yup, animal skins. But in Genesis, Yahweh clothed Adam and Eve in coats of skins, but then he sent them out of the garden to cultivate the ground. And he placed cherubim at the entrance back into the garden to guard the way back to the tree of life. So Adam and Eve were sent out to cultivate the ground, like gardeners growing food? Yup. Now listen to how Exodus describes the high priest's robe. You shall make on its hem pomegranates and golden bells all around the hem of the robe. So as the high priest walked along, his feet were surrounded by pomegranates, like walking through a garden of fruit and abundance. But there's more. When Adam and Eve were sent out of the garden, they exited to the east, and the door of the tabernacle faced east. So when the priest walked into the tabernacle, he was walking west, back into the garden. And later, the walls of the temple had palm trees carved into them, like a garden. And if he kept walking towards the center of the tabernacle, there was a tree-like lampstand, described as having branches, bulbs, flowers, and blossoms, like a tree giving light. And there were cherubim embroidered into the curtains, and those curtains guarded the way into the most holy place, where God's presence appeared. Why do you suppose the high priest wore an ephod of gold with onyx stones? Was there gold in the garden? Oh wow, you've got gold pants too. Yeah, the Bible says that onyx stones and gold were plentiful in the garden in Eden. It sounds like everything about the tabernacle and the priestly garments was supposed to teach Israel that Yahweh was inviting them back into an Eden-like relationship. Yup, Leviticus 26 even reiterates God's promise from Genesis that he will make his people fruitful and multiply them. So I will turn towards you and make you fruitful and multiply you. I will make my dwelling among you. And that word dwelling is the word tabernacle. I will also walk among you and be your God, and you shall be my people. And there, the word walk is the same word as when God walked in the garden in Genesis 3. Was there gold in the garden?